If you're working a full-time job, maybe raising kids, maybe studying part-time, the idea of adding coding on top probably feels impossible. You see people online saying, I just studied 12 hours a day and got hired within 3 months. And you think, well, that's not for me. I don't have the time. Here's the truth. You don't need 12 hours a day. You don't need to quit your job. You can make real progress in just 1 to 2 focused hours a day. And I'll show you how real students have done exactly that. The number one reason people say they can't learn tech: time. But time isn't just about the hours in the clock. It's about how you use them. Research on learning shows that short, focused practice sessions are far more effective than marathon study blocks. Consistency, not volume, is what compounds over time. So the question isn't, do you have a spare 8 hours? It's, can you commit to 1 to 2 hours a day, 5 days a week? Because if the answer is yes, that's over 30 hours a month, 180 hours in 6 months, enough to build projects, create a portfolio, and even start applying. Here's how the 1 to 2 hour a day model works in practice. Focus on one track only. Don't bounce between 10 different languages. Pick Frontend, for example, and stick with it. Set micro goals. Each session should end with something finished. One component, one bug fix, one section of the project. Use weekends strategically. If you can't do 2 hours every weekday, double down on Saturday or Sunday. Leverage accountability. A study partner, mentor, or community to check in keeps you moving forward. This isn't theory. This is how busy parents, nurses, and retail workers have learned tech while juggling real life. Take Ethan Salonga, for example. He was working full-time, commuting, and still found the time to code consistently in short sessions. Within months, he built enough projects to stand out and land his first role.
There's a million courses out there that'll teach you things. They're good, but Frontend Simplified teaches you the most important things you need to know, and only the most important things.
Or Torin Williamson, coming from the military and trying to change careers. He didn't have endless free time, but he used the 1 to 2 hour a day approach, landed a real internship, and turned that into his first developer job. Neither of them studied 12 hours a day. They studied smart, consistently, and it worked. So here's the mindset shift. You don't need to find more time. You need to reallocate the time that you already have. Trade 1 hour of scrolling TikTok for an hour of building your future. Trade that second Netflix episode for a project that could go in your portfolio. The hours are already there. The question is, what do you want them to create? Balancing work, family, and learning tech isn't about sacrificing everything. It's about being consistent with what you can actually do. 1 hour a day done for 6 months beats 10 hours a day you'll never sustain. And when you stack those hours, that's when the transformation happens.